Friends, welcome. Salutations to you together to the Lord. How much is the need of prayers to the Lord to protect us from falling down from the path of evolution spirituality? How much there is a need for us to be committed, strict, and self disciplined by ourselves, not allowing ourselves to give any chance to ourselves to fall. Like in the world, also, any rising is so difficult and the fall is so easy, and after falling again to rise is so tough and difficult. In spirituality also, rising to a level of maturity of Shastra Shravanam, trying to do little sadhana is so tough. But then by any of the reasons, we fall down into that rajas of extrovertedness, then the tamas of lazy letharginess. Again to come back to the earlier sattva becomes difficult. And the human beings age has its own influence, timings also have its own influence, like when waiting shatrus of rajas tamas, every one of them again pounce on us, attack. No, so knowing all these things, always being in that sataguna, praying the Lord to put us in that only, using that sataguna nirantara for the Shravana Manana, Swadhyaya Adi. In this way, we can ensure our progress, not giving any chance to ourselves or to the world, and never forgetting the power of protecting grace and Guru. So, that is invoked through Nirantara Upasana, Nirantara Puja. So, finish the works in the world, involve in Puja Upasana to invoke the grace and power from God, enter into the Shravana of the Tattva through the Shastra Shravanam, go for little Mananan Chintanam of that. And when we come to the level of clear understanding of the truth, go for regular meditation. When tired, have little rest. Any call comes from the world for any of the obligations, duties, finish them. Again, enter into our upasana. So, less time chance given for the laziness, which just comes only for one reason of destroying us, never giving any chance to the ego, nor to any mana, its sankalpa, vikalpa, nor giving our ears, etc., the indriyas, to anything or being of the world, which may knowingly or unknowingly, most of them are unknowingly only, distract us, take us away from the path. In this way, all the time, savadhana rahana is adhyatmika sadhana. This is inevitable. And then that can be done out of frustration, out of compulsion, out of the orders given by the Guru and God, out of obligation to all of them. All these are lesser ways of doing. The highest is with the inspiration that it is me who have to discover my own inner self, the goal, and experience that liberation. That one's own chosen inner goal makes all this sadhana not a burden, not a struggle, but as a challenge and taken up with all goodwill and faith. May we all that way be blessed by the Paramatma, by Narayana, by Guru Parampara. Mm, mm. That we are always in this most beautiful path of spirituality, adding day in and day out good things to us. Like in life too, we can add amount in our bank by saving, earning, etc. Or we can by spending whatever we have for extra spending. We can go for the loans and get confiscated of whatever we have. Same way in life also, we can add punya sadhana, positive deposits, or we can add the papa and samsara, the negative deposits. So that can be in the form of our own studies, meeting with the people, having the thoughts and topics that are discussed. कोई भी है ना, अंदर हम दुनिया को डाल सकते हैं संसार को, या अंदर हम भगवान को डाल सकते हैं साधना को. So knowing that, doing consciously only the helpful thing is really a state of maturity. To come to that level, how much of Shravana Manana Chintana we have to do, how much of the Ishvara Guru Kripa required, how much of most important thing of through practice conquering. Finally, we have to conquer all the lower things that no more they tempt us and continuously doing positive. We have to conquer that only through practice, like our practice of our regular coming to our Shastra Shravanam. So maybe all this be clearly understood by us. May we do our best. So join today for our Bhagavatam Adhyanam. 84th chapter will finish in the Dashamaskandham Uttarardham. We may start the 85th also. Then in Adhyatma Ramayanam, let us continue Lord Shiva doing a stuti of Rama. Then in our Ashtottaram, one of the things we will see. Let us enjoy being present in the present, being present to the topic taken up. Om, Om, Om. Om Sahanavavatu Sahanau Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahai Tejasvinavadhitamastu Ma Vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Sachidanandarubhaya Vishwotpatyadihetave Tabatraya Vinashaya Shri Krishnaya Vayan Namaha. निगमकल्मतरोर्गलितं फलं शुकमुखादमृतद्रव संयुतं पिबदभागवतं रसमालयं मुहुरहो रसिका भूमिभावुकाः नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरयेत् ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय ॐ योऽन्तः प्रविश्य मम वाचमिमां प्रसुप्तां सञ्जीवयति अखिलशक्तिधरस्वधाम्ना अन्यांशहस्तः चरणश्रवणः त्वगादीनप्राणान् नमो भगवते पुरुषाय तुभ्यं समस्तदेवताभ्यो ऋषिभ्यो मुनिभ्यो गुरुभ्यो ब्राह्मणेभ्यो आचार्येभ्यो भक्तेभ्यो साधुभ्यो साधकेभ्यो तीर्थेभ्यो क्षेत्रेभ्यो नदीनदेभ्यो शास्त्रेभ्यो नमः। ओम परब्रह्मणे महाविष्णवे ब्रह्मणे सनकादिमुनिभ्यो नारदाय वेदव्यासाय शुकब्रह्मर्षे सूतमहामुने वैशम्पायनादिऋषिभ्यो अत्र्यादिऋषिभ्यो मत्स्याद्यवतारेभ्यो प्रह्लादादिभक्तजनेभ्यो आदित्यादिनवग्रह देवताभ्यो दशदिक्पालकेभ्यो अस्मद्गुरुभ्यो नमः। ओम संकल्पः मातापितृदेवताभ्यो नमः। आदिपराशक्तिमात्रे नमः। आद्यशंकराचार्यादिगुरुभ्यो नमः। तेषां सर्वेषां कृपानुग्रहेण उपनिषदुक्तब्रह्मात्मैक्यमोदस्य अस्मिन् क्षणे एव अनुभवसिद्ध्यर्थं पुराणेतिहासोक्त भागवतदर्शनानुग्रहानुभव प्राप्त्यर्थं सनातनधर्मस्य वैदिक हैन्दवसंस्कृतेः साम्प्रदायिनां पुनरुत्थान पुनर्जागरण विश्वव्याप्ति द्वारा विश्व आध्यात्मिक प्रगति द्वारा विश्व शांति कल्याण एकता प्राप्त्यर्थम अस्मिन् धर्म संस्थापन कार्यनिष्ठितानाम् अस्माकं सह आयुरारोग्यैश्वर्य क्षेमस्थैर्य आदि शक्ति साधना संपदा सानुकूल्यता प्राप्ति द्वारा दिग्विजयार्थम श्रीमद् भागवत महापुराण शास्त्रस्य दशमस्कन्धस्य पारायणम् अध्ययनं वयं सर्वे करिष्यामहे। ओम श्री कृष्ण परब्रह्मणे नमः। श्रीमद् भागवत महापुराणं दशमस्कन्धः निरोधस्य अनुशयनम् आत्मनः सह शक्तिभिः। अथ चतुरशीति पंचाशीतितमो अध्यायौ 84th chapter. Let us make a reading of verse number 61 onwards. Shri Shuka Uvacha Shri Vasudeva Uvacha भ्रातरीश कृतः पाशः नृणां यः स्नेहसंज्ञितः तं दुस्त्यजमहं मन्ये शूराणाम् अवियोगिनाम् अस्मासु अप्रतिकल्पेयम् यत्कृताग्नेषु सत्तमैः मैत्र्यर्पिता फला वापि न निवर्तेत कर्हिचितो प्रागकल्पाच्च कुशलं भ्रातर्वो नाचरामहि अधुना श्रीमदान्धाक्षाः न पश्यामः पुरः सतः मा राज्यश्रीरभूत् पुंसः श्रेयस्कामस्य मानद स्वजनानुत बन्धून् वा न पश्यति ययान्धद्रुक् श्रीशुगौवाच एवं सौहृद शैथिल्य चित्तहानकदुन्दुभिः रुरोद तत्कृतां मैत्रीं स्मरन् अश्रु विलोचनः नन्दस्तु सख्युः प्रियकृत प्रेम्णा गोविन्दरामयोः अद्यश्वः इति मासान् स्त्रीन् यदुभिर्मानितो अवसतु अतः ततः कामैः पूर्यमाणः सव्रजः सह बान्धवः परार्घ्यावरण क्षौम नानानर्घ्य परिच्छदैः वसुदेवोग्रसेनाभ्यां कृष्णोद्धवबलादिभिः दत्तमादाय पारिबर्हं यामितो यदुभिर्ययौ नन्दो गोपाश्च गोप्यश्च गोविन्दचरणाम्बुजे मनः क्षिप्तं पुनर्हर्तुम् अनीशाः मथुरां ययौ बन्धुषु प्रतियातेषु वृष्णयः कृष्णदेवताः वीक्ष्य प्रावृषमासन्नां ययुर्द्वारवतीं पुनः अजनेभ्यः कथयाञ्चक्रुः यदुदेवमहोत्सवं यदासीत् तीर्थयात्रायां सुहृत् सन्दर्शनादिकम् इति श्रीमद्भागवते महापुराणे पारमहंस्यां संहितायां दशमस्कन्धे उत्तरार्धे तीर्थयात्रानुवर्णनं नाम चतुरशीतितमोऽध्यायः। ओम श्री कृष्ण परब्रह्मणे नमः। श्रीमद्भागवत महापुराणं दशमस्कन्धः उत्तरार्धः अथ पञ्चाशीतितमोऽध्यायः। श्रीबादरायणिरुवाच ओम अथैकदात्मजौ प्राप्तौ कृतपादाभिवन्दनौ वसुदेवोऽभिनन्द्याः प्रीत्या सङ्कर्षणाच्युतौ मुनीनां सह वचः श्रुत्वा पुत्रयोर्धामसूचकं तद्वीर्यैर्जात विस्रम्भः पारिभाष्याभ्यभाषत कृष्ण कृष्ण महायोगिन सङ्कर्षण सनातन जानेवाम् अस्य यत् साक्षात् प्रधानपुरुषौ परौ यत्र येन यतो यस्य यस्मै यद्यद्यथा यदा स्यादिदं भगवान् साक्षात् प्रधानपुरुषेश्वरः एतत् नानाविधं विश्वम् आत्मसृष्टम् अधोक्षजा आत्मनानुप्रविश्यात्मन् प्राणो जीवो बिभर्षजः प्राणादीनां विश्वसृजां शक्तयो याः परस्यताः पारतन्त्र्यात् वैसादृश्यात् द्वयोश्चेष्टैव चेष्टतां कान्तिस्तेजः प्रभासत्ता चन्द्राग्न्यर्कर्क्ष विद्युतां यत्स्थैर्यं भूभृतां भूमेः वृत्तिर्गन्धोऽर्थतो भवान् तर्पणं प्राणनमपाम देवत्वं ताश्च तद्रसः ओजः सहो बलं चेष्टा गतिर्वायोस्तमेश्वर दिशान्तम् अवकाशोऽसि दिशः खं स्फोट आश्रयः नादो वर्णस्त्वमोङ्कारः आकृतीनां पृथक् कृतिः इन्द्रियं तु इन्द्रियाणां त्वं देवाश्च तदनुग्रहः अवबोधो भवान् बुद्धेः जीवस्यानुस्मृतिः सती भूतानाम् असि भूतादिः इन्द्रियाणां च तैजसः वैकारिको विकल्पानां प्रधानमनुशायिनां नश्वरेष्विह भावेषु तदसि त्वमनश्वरं यथा द्रव्यविकारेषु द्रव्यमात्रं निरोपितं सत्वं रजस्तम इति गुणास्त्वद्वृत्तयश्च याः त्वय्यद्धा ब्रह्मणि परे कल्पिता योगमायया तस्मात् न सन्ति अमीभावाः यर्हि त्वयि विकल्पिताः त्वं चामीषु विकारेषु हि अन्यदा व्यावहारिकः गुणप्रवाह एतस्मिन् अबुधाः तु अखिलात्मनः गतिं सूक्ष्माम् अबोधेन संसरन्तीह कर्मभिः यदृच्छया वृद्धृतां प्राप्य सुकल्पामिह दुर्लभाम् स्वार्थे प्रमत्तस्य न वयः गतं तन्माययेश्वर असावहं ममैवैते देहे चास्वान्वयादिषु स्नेहपाशैर्निबध्नाति भवान् सर्वमिदं जगतु युवां ननः सुतौ साक्षात् प्रधानपुरुषेश्वरौ भूभारः क्षत्रक्षपणः अवतीर्णौ तथात्थः तत्ते गतोऽस्म्यरणमद्यपदारविन्दम् आपन्न संसृति भयापहमार्तबन्धो एव तावतालमिन्द्रिय लालसेन मर्त्यात्मदृक् त्वयि परे यदपत्यबुद्धिः सूति गृहेण नु जगाद भवानजोनौ संजज्ञ इत्यनुयुगं निजधर्मगुप्त्यै नानातनूर्गगनवत् विदधज्जहासि को वेदभूम्न उरुगाय विभूतिमायाम ॐ शान्तिः 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 ॐ श्रीकृष्ण शरणं मम श्रीभागवत शरणं मम श्रीसद्गुरु शरणं मम श्रीसूता शरणं मम श्रीशुकदेव शरणं मम श्रीव्यासा शरणं मम श्रीनारद शरणं मम श्रीकुमार शरणं मम श्रीब्रह्मा शरणं मम श्रीविष्णु शरणं मम श्रीपरब्रह्म शरणं मम श्रीकृष्ण शरणं मम शरणं मम शरणं मम श्रीकृष्ण गोविन्द हरे मुरारे हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव श्रीकृष्ण गोविन्द हरे मुरारे हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव श्रीकृष्ण गोविन्द हरे मुरारे श्रीकृष्ण गोविन्द हरे मुरारे हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव श्रीकृष्ण गोविन्द हरे मुरारे हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव ॐ मूकं करोति वाचालं पङ्गुं लङ्घयते गिरिं यत्प्रभातमहं वन्दे परमानन्दमाधवं स्वर्गे सत्ये च कैलासे वैकुण्ठे नास्त्ययं रसः अतः पिबन्तु सद्भाग्याः मामामुञ्चतः कर्हिचित् ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय ॐ श्रीकृष्णपरब्रह्मणे नमः श्रीमद्भागवत महापुराणं दशमस्कन्धः उत्तरार्धः अथ चतुरशीतिपञ्चाशीतितमौ अध्यायौ श्री शुक उवाच श्री वसुदेव उवाच Friends, in this most beautiful divine congregation at Samantavancaka Kshetra in Kurukshetra, how many great, grand, beautiful things have happened. So many days we are going on seeing. Every one of them are so great, so fantastic. First of all, Grahana Kala coming there, doing all the pujas, upasanas, yajnas, brahmana santarpana, japa, and prarthana, and those who are capable of doing dhyana, doing that. Every individual. And as the groups, whatever they could do. Then the great joy of meeting so many of the friends, relatives, whom meeting at one go is not easily possible. And in that meeting, how wonderfully, beautifully, each one meeting others, loving others, giving the gifts. You have seen how much the Ugrasena Vasudevaji were giving gifts to all. Others also gave. So it's a beautiful thing. Then the Brahmana Bhojanadi, all of them are done. And exchange of all the pleasantries, loving things. Then Bhagavan Krishna giving Tattvopadesha to the Gopikas we have seen. And with that, how much consolation they got it. Is it not? Thereafter, this meeting of all uh, who are they, Pandavas, Kauravas with Yadavas. All male folk meeting was one beautiful happening. Then all the women, females, they met, and in that their love we have seen, their discussion we have seen, the love between the Nanda Yashoda, sorry, this what do you call Devaki and all of them with Prutha Kunti. That a big episode we have seen. The love between again uh, Devaki only with Yashoda and Rohini. That portion we saw. The discussion between the Draupadi and the Krishna Patnis, how they shared their all marriage and all. That also we have seen. How many wonderful topics were going on. So itna gala time it must have been. So great. Now the beauty is what for every one of them, Rajas, ordinary people, whoever have come, both the beautiful things of having darshana of Sakshat Balarama Krishna and having darshana of Sakshat all the Rishi Munis of that time and who are long living Chiranjeevis, सारे उन ऋषि मुनि इंक्लूडिंग व्यास वशिष्ठ उन सबका भी दर्शन करने का अहो भाग्य सबको मिला. Excellent was that thing. Unmentioned things must be so many. Mm. Every one of them might have gone to those ऋषि मुनि, कुछ प्रश्नोत्तरी किया होगा, उन ऋषियों ने उनको अनुग्रह किए होंगे. All those exhaustive details not mentioned, but definitely all of them must have happened. Each of these were so much things conveying to us. Two main things to be conveyed are life is to be lived lively, not in a lethargic, sleepy mood. And it is in that life lived lively. What brings life to the life is the goodness of heart and character, which expresses outside us the love for others, service for others. And same other side of the inner goodness character called as purity makes us do the spiritual sadhanas. That is a life lived fully, dynamically, in serving others with our goodness and in doing the adhyatmikata with all our commitments. Such a fantastic thing it was in that Kurukshetra. इसलिए ये भागवत है कि एक एक अनोखा हिस्सा हुआ भागवत का पुराण का. We have seen many of those topics at whatever the level we could do, even though they are of highest level of even giving the jnana and moksha to us. All those topics. Then the mm, the last two three topics of Sri Vasudevaji asking the Rishi Muni the common prashna to be answer to be known prashna for all. Karmana karmanirharaha karmana karmanirharaha katam bhavetu. Now to that question the rishis gave Shashwata answer for anyone for the whole life. Remember these all sadhanas which are indicated, the lifestyle for the evolution indicated, it is for all those who consider they are human. Like all our avatars of the Lord or for everyone. Just like at the time of Lord's avatar, there were also some Nastikas who never believed the Lord, even they fought with him. At the time of Lord's presence itself. अब उसी दिन उन्हीं दिनों में अगर नास्तिकवादी थे, भगवान को नहीं मानने वाले, the Kamsa Adi etc. Now in today's world, if they are there, what is their question, doubt about it? And that is their problem. But the Lord is for everyone. Like the other religious people are there who told them to make their own religion and call it as something separate from Hinduism, and then not only not worshipping but hating Bhagavan Rama and Krishna and destroying all the temples of Bhagavan Rama in Ayodhya, Krishna in Mathura and in Kashi, Vishwanath Shivji. Murkata hai. If all of them turn to become, no need to become Hindu by profession or anything, start studying the Purana Ityasa, become भक्त भगवान. क्या भगवान उनको दर्शन नहीं देंगे, उनको मोक्ष नहीं देंगे क्या? ऐसा नहीं होता. These are all our made differences. Lord as Parabrahma is available to all. Lord as Ishvara for worship and being blessed is available to every one of us. It is in our choice. So to that question of Vasudeva, they gave the answer of Upasana, Puja, Yajna done to the Lord. Nishkama Bhava se with the sankalpa of karma nirhara. Then the step by step sadhanas also told. When the karma nirhar hota hai, chitta shuddhi hoega. After chitta shuddhi, to get out of the rajagunadi, involve in sufficient period of time in doing all sorts of dharmas. When that our dharmas are done, inside the mana becomes shanta. Ida shantam, when we discover, when you inquire about the truth with the help of the Guru and Shastra, we discover the self and get that moksha. All things are told. Then a loving advice they gave in general to all Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Rijas who are Grahastha. Bhaiya, at the time Grahastha ashram only, keeping the future in mind, start doing this Niskama Yajna Adi, point 1. Point 2, when the right time comes, slowly, right time comes, मतलब शुरू से शुरू करते ही, with all the techniques, start coming out of all the Ashanas, and the 5 Ashanas that are told, which are they? Putreshana, the Vitteshana, 4 Ashanas. Third, Putreshana, Vitteshana, then Atma Lokeshana, then Gramya Ashana. Slowly come out of them with your own matured thinking. With all each वन के लिए क्या साधना करना है उन्होंने बताया. वित्तेषणा by यज्ञ दान, पुत्रेषणा धारेषणा by living a systematic grahastha ashrama, atmalokeषणा by kalena, knowing that everything ends in time. Then gramyeshana by the vairagya. Enough of it, let me go for the Lord. And having done the dropping asanas, generally the common sense people, they go to Vanam Prati. What they do in Vanaha? Tapasya. After that tapasya, for some time, and the mind has become qualified, take that mind to the Guru. Guru gives Mahavakya Upadesham to the Chintanan Mahavakya, discover the truth. See how clear it was. And they gave the hint also. Without clearing those 3 runas of Pitruna, Devaruna, Rishiruna, we cannot go. Even if we go, we fall, we fail. Then specially the address, Vasudeva, you have cleared Pitru and Rishiruna, Devaruna is left for you. Do yajnas and then you will be clear for it. And then Arunaha, Asharanaha Bhava. Free from the Runa, take up sannyas. Immediately we have seen the great topic of Vasudevji immediately taking them as Rutviks, requesting them to be. They agreed for it. What an yajnas have happened. See? डिटेल ऑफ द यज्ञ फोटो वीडियो नहीं लगाया लेकिन द वे दैट इज डिस्क्राइब्ड दैट्स इनफ फॉर अस टू नो इट हैज बीन डन इन अ बिग मैनर. Then there for the main Rutviks, the dakshinas that are given, for the brahmanas, the dakshinas that are given, and for everyone the dana is given, and for all the guests the upaharas that are given, and for everyone the bhojanadi given, and to every raja and the people who have come with him, the children, उन सबको जैसे वी वर सीइंग इट इन अध्यात्म रामायणम how on the order of Rama, Shri Sugriv ji has given so many gifts to everyone. Sorry, Vibhishan ji has given so many gifts to all Vanaras. In the 16th chapter, that's what again we'll see, 16th Sarga, Yuddha Kanda, the last one, Bhagavan Rama again to all Vanaras, everybody, so many of the gifts he gives and sends them off to their own Kishkinda ityadi. So all these have happened here also in this Vasudeva Jisa a yajna. And then one important topic was there where Naraji was telling the rishis and also to Vasudeva how familiarity breeds contempt. Therefore, the son himself being a Bhagwan, yet Vasudevaji asking question to the Rishi Muni Guru. So that it be kept for the next chapter. That the whole next chapter theme is based on this comments by Sri Naraji only. But before that, the whole yajna was over, and each one of them taking all the gifts, doing the prashamsa of the yajna and doing pranams to the Krishna Bhagavan, how all of them went away. Then the list of all Pandavas was given. Kaurava Pandava, Bhishmacharya kaho, sorry, Drona, Dhritarashtra kaho, his brother Vidura kaho, and all of them, they couldn't leave Lord Krishna and Yadavas, and yet they have to go back with that Bhare Hruday say, how they all have gone from there. The whole list is given. The Kunti Devi, Draupadi, then the Pancha Pandavas, so all listed here. है ना? Do you remember all those shlokas? Mm-hmm. 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 Dhritarashtra, Anuja, Partha, Bhishma, Drona, Bhrutta, all of them. Even Naraji, Bhagwan, Vyasa, every one of them, so much they expressed this love, gratitude to Yadavas, and then they took permission. And Yayur Viraha Kruchrena, Swadeshansha Apare Janaha, all of them went to their own Desha, Viraha Krishna, with that Bada Dukha of keep going away from not only Krishna but all those Yadavas. Okay, after that, the last topic is now we are in discussion. There, where the most sweetest and enchanting of the meeting and departing of Vasudevaji and Nanda Baba. We all have seen Krishna and Gopikas Prema, उसका तो पराकाष्ठा ही है. उसका फिर समापन भी हो चुका है कि दे ऑल गॉट भगवत भक्ति एंड ऑल ज्ञान अभी मिल गया उनको तत्व का. नाउ द नंद एंड वसुदेव संवाद was such a wonderful thing. Okay, so there we have seen yesterday some things out of bhava. uh, Vasudevaji was speaking. They have so much value, so much precious they are in the ordinary life outer for a grahastha, for a samsari, for a human being who is expected to live a good life of being together with others. Although, from the highest spiritual standpoint, these things don't have that much of value or importance. From the truth standpoint, they don't have. But at the Vyavahara standpoint and at the level of Vyavahara, for the Antakarana Shuddhi standpoint, to qualify us for spirituality, these attitudes, this love, these services, these friendships, these extension of the gratitudes, they are all are necessary part of life. Even a one who has recognized the Brahmanubhava at the Vyavahara level, he'll have to do all that. So the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. In that 4, 5 or 6 points, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 points. First point was Vasudevji was telling कि नंद जी को कि this स्नेह पाशा इद सुदुस्त्यज. Even for whom he says Shuranam Abhiyoginam. Remember Bhrataha. Now I am talking this Shloka 61 onwards. वसुदेव जी saying to नंद बाबा हाथ पकड़कर करे स्पृशन है ना. भ्रातः ईशकृत पाश नृणाम which is स्नेह संगीता. The tight rope, the very tightly, strongly, tightly tied rope called as sneha between the beings. Nunam dustejam aham manye. Sneha krita pasha is so tough. Even Shuranam, who have defeated so many people in the Yuddha with the power of their swords and variety of weapons, and also to Yoginam, who are trying to do the Chittavurti Nirodha Yoga Bhakti Yoga Wala, maybe in Bhakti Yoga or even Jnana Yoga. Sneha Pasha. This is what Draupadi Kunti also asked. Sneha Pasha Mimam Chindi Dudam Vrishnishu Pandushu. Even some great saints in Bhagavatam we have seen 12th Khatamane Pale, they have asked for the cutting asunder of the attachment to anything or being. They're so loving, so fulfilling at one stage of life. But when you have to embark on the journey of discovering the subtler than the subtler truth, the cause of all, then these all become obstacles. You have to cut them asunder. So he says very, very mushkil hai. So what he means to say is his love for the Nanda Adi is so much. Not only for him, to all. This all shows the Shuddha Sattva Prema Yukta Hridaya of Vasudevji. This and next chapter, this portion next chapter, talk about the glory of Vasudeva, Father of Bhagavan Krishna and Balram. We have to taste that also. We have to feel that also. We have to at least know that also. So this Sneha Pasha is Shuranam api Yoginam Dusthyajam. And without that, the lane then in the Vyavahara, which is very necessary because one person alone cannot do everything, even though the things required for him. है ना? बहुत मुश्किल हो जाता है unless one is vanaprasthi and has very many expectations or things तो भगवान भरोसे बहुत जी रहा है तभी जाकर होगा अदरवाइज परस्परम भावयंतः not only between devatas and human as said in Gita third chapter even in the human life also we are growing only with paraspara bhavana help that's how in this latestly concluded G20 milkar hi one earth, one family, and all one future are they considered. That's a true, which is very essential in the Vyavahara. What is essential? The Sneha. Because we can't live all alone, we have to be giving and take only. Therefore, maintain that good relation with all as long as the deep thoughts for sadhana don't come. When the deep thoughts for sadhana come in course of your purity of life and also by God's grace, your upasana, then one by one slowly we have to get rid of or detach. And one of the thing is what? ये तो फिर जरूरी है कि genuinely from the heart only love everyone, be with everyone, interact, do whatever to be done mutually for both benefits, but simultaneously have to maintain one thought. What is that one thought? Two thoughts, let us say. One is this is not my goal is Paramatma. That thought should not disturb this vyavahara. Second is, therefore, I should not be caught up in any of the attachments. ये दोनों पीछे के थॉट्स पीछे रखकर then wholeheartedly involve in the world. Not carelessly, not recklessly, not irresponsibly, not with a curt heart. No, courteously only. Like Lord Krishna. To whom he has not given love, Bhagavan Rama, to whom he has not given love, and through love, to whom he has not done any seva or all required, he has done. Does it mean he has lost in samsara? No, then how it happened? Inside these two. My goal is ultimate and nothing is permanent. Other than Paramatma, nothing can be permanent, nothing should be permanently held on to. ये दोनों थॉट्स साथ में रख लिए ना अंदर then revel in the sneha pasha in the world as long as it is required. Mainly in the grasthasrama period, peak period में तो you need neighbors, you need friends, you need colleagues, you need family members, you need relatives, you need all the people of society for your growth. For that, prema you have to have to them. Live life so fully there. That is the only example beautifully given. Padma Patramiva Ambasa. Like in the water, lotus leaf, in the lotus leaf there is water drop. How many ever number of days you put them, they won't touch each other. Same way, live in the life with all the love, but heart in heart, clearly knowing nothing is our goal. Goal is only Paramatma. See, this is possible. All gurus, Gurudev, how many centers he might have gone in his whole life of 42.5 years after starting the samstha. No, every year he has around 50, 60 yajnas. Each one is different place. So he must have in 40 into 50, 20,000 houses he must have gone. Only to stay. And how many he met, how many they came. Then didn't he give love to anyone? Everyone he gave. See that? But he is a Brahmagnani, so therefore he says Paramatma in all. Therefore there is no effort to him. But learning lesson from such great examples, we also have to. Neither we can live independently without the help of people, nor we can do any sadhana by entangling in anything or being. So wisely we have to. Like I prepare my mind. Any day these classes can be stopped by any of the reason. We don't know. Prabhu ki ichha jo bhi ho. When mind is prepared, When that time comes, there's no effort. But till that time, that is not in our mind. Our mind is fully engaged in our justifying our study of Shastra. So too, we know one day the body will fall. Clear. Then no attachment. When the time comes, we say, "Oh, Bhagwan, chalo, theek hai, le jo." But till that time, we know what to do with this in that way. So the first thought we have exhaustively explained of Vasudeva telling Nandji ki sneha pashu ko chodna, even to the Shuras, even to the great yogi also very tough and difficult. Therefore, right from beginning only, carefully, consciously manage. But the time also such a thing, Bhagwan Kripa, once we become an age of some 65, 60, उसके बाद इतने थक बूढ़े हो जाते हैं ना, we can't maintain any of the too much attachments. Dependencies are there. That time attachments come to become the dependencies. They are also painful only. So this is how the life goes on. और उसको जानकर इतना इम्पोर्टेंस देना दे दो, but more is to be importance is given to a main goal of spirituality. Then second point of Vasudeva's words too. Nanda Baba is so beautiful. He says, I am ungrateful person, and to me the amount of love help you have done, how much ever I try to compensate it with whatever doing I do, it will never be equivalent to. So asmasu goes with agneshu. We who are ignorant people don't remember the help done by you towards us. Iyam maitri, this friendship done by you who are sattamaihi. सत मीन्स सत्व गुण, सत्तमा मीन्स सत्व गुण के पराकाष्ठा वाले आपके द्वारा हमारे लिए मैत्री निभा करने के लिए जो किया गया है, that is apratikαλpa. Kalpa doing, pratikalpa is reciprocating. Apratikalpa means non-reciprocated, cannot be reciprocated. Then arpita afalava api, and even if I try to do the reciprocation, it cannot be undone. Na nivarteta karechit. So this thought we did yesterday. We have spent some time in deliberating on that. One aspect of that thought we discussed yesterday exhaustively. One side of the coin, other side let us do today. What one side of the coin we have done is, even a smallest help of 10 rupee, 20 rupee time also we get from others. Can't be repaid by even 10 lakhs to them by giving. Why? Because that time when we were needing those 10, 20 rupees was much more than any of the other amounts in the other time. समय की इंपॉर्टेंस होती है, is it not? At that time, that is why anybody when comes to us for any help, छोटा हो बड़ा हो, मना नहीं करते हुए keep helping them at that right time. The help and whatever the consolation required to be given at a right time, not given, no use of it. Observe that G20 meeting में, just before taking up that second session talk, second day, third session, first thing he spoke was what? Remembering that Morocco incident. Just now it happened, few hours back. He said, my heart with them, the whole India on 40 crore, we are there with you supporting. No, timely done. अब 2-3 दिन के बाद आप if you express that condolences or any of the thing to them, उसका क्या फायदा होगा? आया ना बात समझ में? So deny, that is the selfishness of us, that is the ego of us, that is a non-sensitivity to the need of others, the presence of divinity in others, humanity in others, that we become crude or arrogant, that we don't help others. Everyone who comes to help, asking help for us is expression of Paramatma only. Therefore, keep doing it. Excellent it is. दिस द फर्स्ट एस्पेक्ट एडिशन टू व्हाट वी हैव डिस्कस्ड यस्टरडे, कि कोई कुछ हमको करते हैं तो उसको हम कुछ भी देकर वो क्लियर नहीं कर सकते, बिकॉज समय की बात है वो. सेकंड, हमारे पास जो भी आते हैं देखो कीप ऑन हेल्पिंग. Now today's third thought is what? Therefore, better to avoid the runagrastata, you know, to be held by the runa, not arrogance, but intelligence. What? The minimum dependency on others. How can we become minimize dependency? When we reduce our own requirements and demands. When we live life, learning to live life on the necessities, not make necessities as luxuries and comforts, not luxuries and comforts as necessities, then our dependency on anyone will be less. Then we need not ask them and get the things and become a runagrast. One is this. Second is what? By your own effort, earn maximum, whatever required for your survival. Third is what? When we depend on Paramatma for anything, it will not be a runa. So too, when we depend on the Jnanis, Gurus, when they give us things, that also we are not a runa. Like in today or not, tomorrow, day after, maybe in 2 days. Mundaka Upanishad, third Mundaka, first Skandha, last sloka, we are seeing this only. यम यम लोक मनसा संविभाति विशुद्ध सत्वः कामयते यांश्च कामान तम तम लोकम जयते तांश्च कामान. Having said this, the Shruti Mata says, Tasmat Atmagnyam hi archayet bhuti kamaha. Whoever wants the bhukti as well as mukti, they must do the archana of the Atmagnani. तो आत्मज्ञानी के अनुग्रह से जो भुक्ति मिलता है उसका में ऋण नहीं लगता. सो टू परमात्मा से जो मिलता है उसका ऋण नहीं लगता. Therefore, depend on them, depend on your own efforts, don't depend on anyone for any favors. That doesn't mean that you are not with them. That's what I said. It is not arrogance and intelligence. We have reduced our requirements, है ना? Like we have gone to a program, somebody invited. थोड़ा close लोग है मानो. No example of many are there. Dining table का ही ले लेते हैं. तो what you have to do immediately you serve everyone and what you want एक आध item आप अपने प्लेट में डालकर खा के दफा हो जाए यहाँ से. By this what's happening? We have served others. We were not depending on others. A very mundane, silly example I am giving. Very small example. So you took what you wanted and you ate and went away. Now imagine if you are sitting one place on a table and requesting or demanding everyone ये लाओ वो लाओ वो लाओ ये लाओ, ये सारा रूढ़ बन जाता है. Because भोग के लिए हम दूसरे के ऊपर आधारित है. No, I'm telling you very small example, but to make us sensitive. You only serve there. फटाफट. Then what you want? 2-3 चीजें ले लो दफा उधर से. Then there's no runa created there. We have to live life like that. Try to be minimum dependency. कुर्सी नहीं है ला बैठो लाकर कुर्सी खुद लेकर बैठ जाना. जहाँ कुर्सी वहां जाना. Anybody who asks the kursi to bring, that becomes a runa. उतना sensitive होना चाहिए हमको. Minimum dependency. In fact, in our culture, this is what is taught. When we have to give it to others, give maximum. When we need from others, depend minimum. And how to achieve that dependence minimum? I told you, कि minimizing our requirements. Live in bare minimum, then dependence is very less. Either the gross things dependency, subtle things. Subtle things को थोड़ा ज़्यादा problem होता है. The biggest problem in the rich people's families is problem of food is not there. There are 10 servants to cook them and give them. Only problem they have is what a bahu I have got. She never talks to me only. They never, this is a dependency at the subtle level. Or the son is so busy कि वैसे बात ही नहीं करता और पोते तोते हैं. Why do you बेवकूफ हो क्या? You sit and do your japa and upasana and puja. We are dependent. They are so busy in their own survival, their own livelihood, in their own prarabdha. देखो हमको ना इतना शास्त्र पढ़ने के बाद 2 बातें पक्का होना है. एक, हमें अपने रास्ता नापना है. दूसरा, दूसरों को अपने रास्ता नापने देना है. कहीं बीच में मिलते हैं तो मिले, जब तक मिलते हैं हाय, जब जाने का है बाय. चाहे वो पत्नी हो या पति हो या पतिला हो, कोई भी हो. We must know we have our own path and goal to reach. Walk on that. Everyone also have their own prarabdha, their own variety of things. You don't know with so much of Shastra, Shravanam and all, how much we get frustrated in our mind and heart. With our own losses and gains, successes and failures, insults and all, and tabiyat ki baat. How much we go through, इतना हमने पढ़ा शास्त्र. What is Brahman, what is Atman, what's reality, what is Mithya. हमको इतना है तो बेचारे जो इन शास्त्र ज्ञान को भी पढ़े ही नहीं. How much struggle must be there for them, the life, all the three lives. The life for survival of the professional things, the second life with the beings around in the form of friends and family, third is life with their own mind, their own body. सब इतने दुखी है इस दुनिया में, and we add dukkha to them by demanding things, and we double that dukkha by cursing them, कोसते हुए. ये सब insensitivity, immaturity. You have to come out of all of that. I to pray only two things. Till I am on the bed, मतलब हिल विल नहीं सकता हूँ. Let me depend on myself for everything. No need to depend on anyone. Second, when the time of dependency to be on the bed comes, before I touch the bed, I should collapse. So that nobody is troubled by sensitivity. So ये दूसरी बात जो था कि ऋण निवारण का, how sensitive Vasudeva ji is feeling for the help done by Nanda Baba of bringing up Krishna and Balram. That's it. बाकी क्या किया उन्होंने, क्या जरूरत ही नहीं, इनको सब कुछ है ही वेल्थ बाद में. But that is great help. No? That itself is giving everything now. That putting Krishna there is an investment which has given such a dividend now that Krishna alone is taking care of everything. They are reveling in Balrama Krishna Prema and Rakshana. It is not the parents Devaki was they are protecting the children Balrama Krishna, rather it's the children protecting the parents and the whole Yaduvamsha. मजेदार बात. तो दो बातें हो गई, एक तो स्नेह पाशम, दूसरा ऋणानुबंधम. These are all mundane things. From the higher spiritual standpoint, इन सबका कोई मायना नहीं है. There is only one Brahman which is beyond all Stula Sukshma Karana. All these things, Vasudeva himself will talk in the next chapter, in the first 20 shlokas. I may need 20 days for to study that. इतना ज्ञान है उसमें, श्री वसुदेव जी के द्वारा दिया जाएगा. दिया मतलब स्तुति of Lord Krishna in this way, like our Adhyatma Ramayana. So these two things we have seen. Now the last one is what? Third one is what? He prag akalpacha he bharataha vaha kushalam na acharama. Earlier, because I was not capable, that I could not do any favor or help or gratitude, reciprocation or anything to you. Because I was in that jail, put by Kamsa. So even though I wanted, I could not help you at that. Now, Adhuna Srimada Anda Aksha. With all Srimada Anda Aksha. My eyes are blindfolded. Why? The arrogance born out of so much of riches. Even now also, na pashyamaha puraha sataha. You, such a great help doing person, standing in front of me only, पुरतः सतः, सामने ही आप है, न पश्यामः, मैं आपको रिकॉग्नाइज नहीं कर पा रहा हूँ, टाइम दे नहीं पा रहा हूँ, देखो क्षमा करो मुझे. The sensitivity of Vasudeva, what a matured. ये पंजाबी स्टाइल ऑफ लाइफ इट इज. सब करते हैं प्रेम सेवा, फिर भी कहते हैं कि हमने आपके लिए कुछ नहीं किया. ब्यूटीफुल हार्ट. गिविंग लिटिल एंड क्लेमिंग सो मच इज इन द साउथ इंडिया. ये लोग करते कम लेकिन मांगते, मतलब फेवर थैंक्स ज्यादा मांगते. इन दैट उत्तर भारत, मेनली इन दैट पंजाबी एरिया, इतना दे लव एंड दे गिव एंड येट दे से वी हैव नॉट डन सफिशिएंट टू यू. आई एम जस्ट टेलिंग फॉर अंडरस्टैंडिंग सेक. So Vasudev ji also says कि Beautiful sentence, no, it is. Out of arrogance now, out of incapability at that time. In both cases, both time I am now, I could not take care of you. Please forgive. You have done so much to me. This all shows egolessness, sensitivity to the help received from others, reciprocating the attitude of reciprocation, gratitude. These are the divine qualities. And he can become jealous also. He can become arrogant also. Vasudevaji, with the same reason. Jealous is what? Ki Krishna, instead of being with us, he was with you for the childhood days. You have enjoyed. I have not enjoyed. Jealousy. Arrogance क्या है? मैंने मेरे पुत्र को तुम्हारे साथ रखा है, इसलिए तुमको इतना मजा लिया मिला. You can have all that. After all, mind, intellect, कुछ भी हो सकता है. No jealousy, no arrogance. Only the gratitude and the attitude of reciprocating, wanting to, and accepting the inabilities without any ego and all that. अब देखो वसुदेव जी touched, sorry, नंद बाबा touched by Lord Krishna so much in childhood. उनका मन, though he is in that Nanda Kula, is even higher than this. He all these things he won't even mind also. इतना शुद्ध अंतःकरण. Like there are some great people, no? This fellow goes and says, I'm very sorry, yesterday I troubled you and all. He says, I never even remembered that. Like if you, some of you come and tell me, Swami ji, very sorry for that. I say, मेरे को याद ही नहीं है. भाई स्वामी, अगर याद करने का होता, भगवद गीता याद करूंगा, उपनिषद याद करूंगा भाई. Why should I remember all those things whichever have happened? There's no much meaning to them now. Okay, nobody is at perfection, especially in the Vyavahara level. While speaking, while talking, while walking, while looking, सब अच्छा लोग हैं, ये पता है. So by children do mistakes, so we can't mind them. Nanda ji is at the highest stage. Now, Panch Shloka is so beautiful here. The concluding shloka of Vasudeva ji, he says, Ma Rajya Shrihi Abhutu Pumsaha Shreyas Kamasya. Ye Manada. Manada, सबको रेस्पेक्ट देकर सबसे रेस्पेक्ट पाने वाले हे नंद जी, श्रेयस कामस्या. The one who wants the Shreyas, the ultimate good for him, Rajya, the kingdom, Shrihi, the wealth, Ma Abhutu, cannot, should not come. होना नहीं चाहिए. धन दौलत और पद नहीं होना चाहिए जो श्रेयस कामी है. काय को? Because when the dhana daulat all that come, power, swajanan, his own really family members, close people, uta bandhunva, even the relations and friends ko bhi na pashyati. He will not care them. Ya andhadruk, because his drishti becomes blind by Raja and Shri. This Raja is called as Kashipu, Shri is called as Hiranya. दोनों मिलाकर हिरण्य कशिपु हो गया. So much arrogant he was. His own son, Prahlada, such a cute fellow with all great qualities. Just because you become Narayana Bhakta and you hate Narayana because Narayana killed your stupid brother, you have tortured your own son, tried to kill him in so many ways. See the andhata in Hiranyakashipu because of the Hiranya, the Shri, the Kashipu, the Rajya. But अंधा हो गया. Hmm. Hope you are catching whole topic here. Main one. So does it mean, Swami, therefore we should not have the wealth or anything? You have them, you use them for the worldly service. If they just come by themselves, you don't go for it. We should go only for spiritual evolution. And even if they are all there, yet don't have any arrogance or forgetting the things. Now you see, the bestest of the example, और कौन है? इनके बेटे ही है, भगवान श्री कृष्ण. And then those two examples. And the next chapter we'll see the third one. वो भी बाद में होगा. One example of, with all hesitation, when that Sudama Kuchela came, Sridhama. Did Bhagavan forget his childhood friend because Lord Krishna became such a rich person now and all? Here is a great example. पूरे श्रीनिकेत है, सारे लक्ष्मी इतने सब कुछ है, बट फिर भी he has not forgotten his friends childhood love given, he took care of him. कृष्ण का ये महिमा. In this Dwapar Yuga only another story we see that of the Drupada and Dronacharya. Both were friends in childhood. When Drona they became big, Drupada became the king. Drona was also in need of survival. When Dronacharya goes Drupada ke paas, Brahmana going to Kshatriya, asking to help, Drupada never recognizes only. He insults only. वो राजा का अहंकार हुआ उनको. That's why Dronacharya घूमते भटकते, he comes to Pandavas or Bhishmacharya and he gets that position to teach that warfare archery to Pandava Kaurava. He is not a Atmajnana teaching person. He might have taught that, but mainly was all these Yuddhadika Sikhana, Kshatra Dharma. Now when Pandavas became fit, when they asked Guru, क्या आपको गुरु दक्षिणा चाहिए? He said, go and catch that Drupada by, उसको tie करके ले आओ. Pandavas go and do it. And he insults Drupada, Drona, and Drupada also gets, मैं भी देख लेता हूँ. He does a yajna and he gets a son who will kill Dronacharya. And that is the Drishtadyumna. That is why the Drishtadyumna is made as the leader of entire Pandava Paksha, Drishtadyumna. So there, the forgetting of our childhood love, etc. But in case of Krishna, remembered Balarama. In case of Krishna, remembered Nanda Yashoda. In case of Krishna, all the Gopikas he gave the love. In case of Krishna, how much were rich when he went to Delhi for that ambassador ke roop mein, he went to Vidurji only. People's greatness is that what? How much ever they grow, one, they don't forget from there where they started. Second, they don't forget those who gave the push and help in the initial stages when they were nothing. These are all व्यवहारिक, थोड़ा जानकर व्यवहार करने से ना all the sins of omission commission are avoided. हमारा जीवन ना बोले तो हम डरते हैं लेकिन बोलना पड़ता है. हर क्षण केयरफुली कॉन्शियसली नहीं जीने से कुछ ना कुछ जो प्रारब्ध जुड़ता ही जाता है जो साधना के लिए विघ्न होता है. We can't be inadvertent as a human being, whether we are seekers or not. If we are seekers of the truth, हमको तो और ज़्यादा चौकन्ना होना है in our attitudes, in our reciprocations, in our gratitudes, in our own responses to the needs of the world. You can't avoid. Actually, they're all natural to a person who is in the Shuddha Sattva Guna. That Sattva Guna comes by Upasana, Puja and God's grace. That person, every moment, he knows where is he knows what to do. जो इंद्रियों में फंसता है, भोग में, निद्रा में, इसका दिमाग काम ही नहीं करता. He continuously does everything wrong. Remember our प्रधानमंत्री है ना, with so many people, किसके साथ कैसे रहना. How come that alertness? जहाँ झुकना है झुकना है, जहाँ अकड़ कर रहना है अकड़ कर रहना है. सी अभी फ्रांस वाले को, फ्रांस नहीं है, कनाडा वाले को प्रधान 2 दिन से पकड़ के रखा है. पकड़ के रखा मीन्स व्हाट? ही इज सपोर्टिंग दैट स्टूपिड खालिस्तान मूवमेंट नोइंगली. स्नबिंग हुआ इंटरनल डोर में, वो भी देना पड़ता है. But to others, all that. And the diplomacy, whatever required with the superpowers. And the internally, when the dinner is there, whom to call, whom not to call. And that also a systematic thing there. These are all very high level of Sattva. All that done with the goodwill of serving the nation. आप इतने दसों प्रधानमंत्री आकर भी देश का सेवा करना चाहते हैं. अगर सारा समष्टि देशवासियों का प्रारब्ध बेवकूफ वाला बकवास वाला है तो nobody can do anything. Again it will go. This is how सृष्टि स्थिति लय चलता ही रहता है इस दुनिया में. हमको अपने परमात्मा तत्व के ऊपर और दृष्टि बढ़ाते जाना. By the way, concluding thought it is. So here we have seen The Vasudevaji is saying, may there not be Shri and Rajya for a Shreyas Kama, otherwise blindfolded by them, he doesn't care even the Bandhu, he will not care even Swajana. Then what is the life meaning in that life? That is the idea. Okay, yeah. Now Shukadevji is talking about the whole meeting conclusion. Nanda, Nanda Vasudev ka bhi and total bhi. Again, another very, very touching thing. We'll try to conclude it today. Shri Shuka Uvacha. Shukadevji कहते एवं in this way Sauhurda Shaithilya Chittaha. The chitta of Anakadundubhi Vasudeva has become Shithila out of this Suhrudata Prema. चित्त का शिथिलता गुस्से से भी होता है, द्वेष से भी होता है, दुर्गुणों से भी होता है. देन वेन एवर वी आर लॉस्ट, है ना, जो कोई नष्ट वष्ट कष्ट होता है उससे भी चित्त शिथिल हो जाता है. बट इनका भी सुहृदता से चित्त शैथिल्य हो गया, which is a positive thing. Means he is broken in his heart out of his goodness and love and gratitude and respect to Nanda Baba. Such Vasudevji, no, this word is so beautiful, no? Sauhrada Saitilya Chittaha Anaka Dundavehi. क्या क्या बताया उन्होंने कि रुरोध तत्कृता मैत्रीम स्मरण अश्रु विलोचना. इट्स सच एल्डरली मैन ऑफ 100 साल की उम्र का होगा, with the tears fully flowing from the eyes. In a big sound he started crying only, remembering all the sneha sahaya done by Nanda Baba. रुरोधा तत्कृता मैत्री स्मरण, उनके द्वारा किया गया मैत्री का स्मरण करते हुए अश्रु विलोचना, विद द टीयर्स इन आईज, रुरोध ही क्राइड ओनली. कितना सेंसिटिव होगा उनका हार्ट. सत्वम विशुद्धम वसुदेव शब्दितम. लव ऑल these characters of Mahabharata or the Ramayana, the Devakis, the Vasudevas, the Uddhavas, the Gopikas, the Gopas, the Nanda Baba, the Yashoda Maya, the Pandavas. Such a great no. इतने ग्रेट नहीं है तो भगवान के अवतार के काल में जन्म लेना, उनके साथ घूमना रहना फिरना. वासुदेव जी cried loudly, remembering the help done by Nanda Baba by protecting and taking care of Balaram and Krishna. देखो, Nanda Baba in middle only, by the time Gargacharya was sent by Vasudeva for naming them, पता उनको तभी चला कि ये उन दोनों उनके पुत्र है वसुदेव के. Though it was not revealed publicly, but he knows. But he took care of them as his own children. That is the main point which Vasudevji is remembering. हो गया. Now, Nanda Baba, he is also not less. All those emotional stories, everything is over now. Just a story part. What is it? Nanda Hatu, this Nanda Babaji, Sakhyu Priyakrutu. The one who is desirous of doing Priya to his Sakha. That is Vasudeva. And what is the Sakha? The Nanda Vasudeva wants the Preeti from Nanda Baba. Nothing but to stay with him as many days as possible. तो अपने सखा वसुदेव जी को प्रिय करने वाले नंद जी. And same Nanda ji is what? Premna Govinda Ramayoho. Because of his extreme prema, love for Balram, Krishna Bhagavan and Balram ji. And Adya Swaha iti. आज जाऊंगा, कल जाऊंगा, परसों जाऊंगा. वो कहते हैं आज जाना है. देन वसुदेव कहते हैं आज क्यों, कल चलो. अब कल आ गए तो फिर दिन बलरामा कृष्ण कम और दिन दुखी ताऊ जी, लाइक दैट पापा. इन दैट वे एक दिन, 2 दिन, 3 दिन टालते 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 3 मासान इज नॉट स्त्रीन, दैट इज संस्कृत संधि. अद्य श्वः इति मासान 3 यदुभिः मानितः अवसत्. 3 months he stayed back there in that place only, Shamanta Panchaka Kshetra. 3 months he stayed back, and in those 3 months, Yadubihi Manitaha, all the Yadavas of Vasudeva, Devaki, Adi, Krishna, Balrama, they were giving all the love, all mana, maryada, respect to Nanda Baba. 3 महीने रुक गए वैसे. He was also enjoying. And you see, यहाँ क्या? To make Vasudeva happy, to respect him, and mainly also for his love for Balram and Krishna, he stayed back. He has no selfishness of his own. नंद जी का महिमा है. अद्य श्वः इति मासान स्त्रीन यदुभिर्मानितः अवसतु. अपने घर में भी होता था, अब कम हो गया. वी हैव सीन इन बचपन में सो मेनी टाइम्स वेरी लविंग रिलेटिव्स व्हेन यू कम टू द, एक दिन और रुको, दो दिन रुको, ऐसे रोक लेते थे. Nowadays nobody has time for the human beings. They are fully busy in all the artificial gadgets and all of that. बदल गया दुनिया. ये गाना जिसने लिखा है 70s में, देख तेरे संसार के हालत क्या हो गई भगवान, इतना बदल गया इंसान. पूरा इंसान हैज बिकम सुनसान. और इंग्लिश में अच्छा होता है, इंसान हैज बिकम इनसेन. गुड पन्ना वर्ड्स ना. द इंसान बिकेम इनसेन. इंसान became insane. Sorry, friends. Now two more shlokas we have in this chapter. उसके बाद क्या हुआ? 3 महीने हो गए तो जाना तो पड़ेगा सबको. तो ततः thereafter कामैः पूर्यमाणः, with all the objects filled. What he brought 10 times more than that. Nanda Baba was given. Savrajah sah bandhavah. With how many number of the Vraja Vasins and Bandhus with Nanda Baba came, to all of them, these Yadavas have given countless gifts. Pararghya, Abharana, Kshauma, Nana, Anarghya, Parichadai. So para means extreme, Arghya means valuable. What are they? Abharana, the ornament, Kshauma is the silken clothes. So too, in the same way, Nana, Anarghya, many again valuable. Parichada means other variety of the objects that are required for utility. So रेगुलर यूज में आने वाले वस्तुएं, फिर वस्त्रादि, फिर आभूषणादि, so much the Nandadi were given by the Yadavas after those 3 months stay when he had to go. And who gave these things to this Nanda Baba? And all of them. You know that? Who gave? Vasudeva. Vasudev ji, itna unhone de di gifts. Now, whether it is known or not, the Raja Ugrasena came. Ugrasena is the Raja of Dwarka. He gave again many things. Then Bhagavan Krishna came. He went on giving the things. Then Balramji, he also gave. Adivihi means others also. So everyone's love for Nanda Baba is so much that they are not, यार सब 2-2 रुपए जोड़ के ना 10 रुपए दे देंगे उनको चंदा. है ना? नहीं, everyone want to enjoy giving the gifts to Nanda Baba to express their love for him. How sweet he must be. How can't be? He was saying in the Vrajabhumi, Yamuna ke kinare, always with the cows and all, itna shuddha sattva guni ho gaye honge Nanda ji. That Bhagwan himself stayed with him so many years. So some people need not ask. Their presence itself is so fulfilling, so joyful. That was Nanda ji. You can make your house Nanda Nivas. Nanda Nandana Nivas. Nanda ji aage, Balrama, Krishna, Sare, Devata, everybody will come. Everybody gave gifts. Vasudev ji ne diya, Ugrasena ne diya, Krishna, Balram, Adi bhi. No, lot of things I wanted to discuss in this regard, but we are completing in a small few words, few things only. One of the thing is what? That's the real beauty and growth of humanity, where people are loved more, objects are loved less. For the sake of love, one is able to sacrifice all the objects, dhana ityadi. It is called Bharata Mata. This is called Sanatana Dharma. Because living beings must be more important than non-living things. If you can touch the life of the beings, in us only the life, the Paramatma, him we can touch. Now, instead of touching the people who are alive, we are only touching the Dravya and the Jada objects. Our Antakarana also become Jada. Buddhi becomes Jada. You think only about the money thereafter. Then the one who thinks about money, enjoyment and all, they are all Rakshasas. No? Where is the humanity in them? बहुत बहुत important. Remember it. So, Vasudeva Ugrasenabhyam, Krishna Uddhava Vadadevi, Dattam Adaya, all the things given by them. Adaya having taken Paribarham, every of the, all the gifts, etc. Yapitaha Yadubihi, sent by the Yadavas, Yayau, our Nandamama, left for going to his Brindavan Gokula. No, Dattama Adaya is not that he wanted greedy, dete jo aur bhi do tumne kam diya. No, to respect them, their love that they gave the gifts. कभी कभी ना जरूरत नहीं है तो भी दूसरों को रेस्पेक्ट करने के लिए हमको लेना पड़ता है. तो ही टुक ऑल ऑफ देम, then he went. This is how in the seventh Panchaka Kshetra, the last but one topic of the Nandadi going back is being described. Okay. Last one is remaining now. What is that? Bandhusu pratiyateshu. When all the bandhus, including the last ones of Nandadi also, pratiyateshu, when they returned, Vrishnayaha, all the Vrishni Vamshastas, Yadavas, Krishna Devataha, those for whom the Krishna Bhagavan is the Lord himself, Pravrusham Asannam Viksha. When they looked at the rainy season has arrived, they saw it. Then Yayur Dwaravatim Punaha. Then they also returned to Dwaraka Nagari. मतलब 3.5-4 महीने they were there in that श्यमंत पंचक क्षेत्र. एक बार ऐसी अच्छी जगह पे जाओ तो रहो बहुत समय, एंजॉय करो वहाँ का पॉजिटिव एटमॉस्फेयर एंड ऑल. So seeing the rainy season coming, even they also went, because everybody went away. अब इनको भी क्या करना है? They went back to Dwaraka. Then क्या हुआ वहाँ जाकर कि जनेभ्यः, and many those who have not come to this place from Dwaraka, to all of them, Kathayan Chakruhu, they started explaining in detail to all of them, those who could not come. What they were explaining? Yadudeva Maha Utsavam. Yadudeva is Vasudeva. Maha Utsava is the great yajna that he has performed, in which the Rutviks were all the Rishimuni, and the participants were the kings of the every of the kingdom of the Bharata that time. ये सारा उन्होंने and कितनी महिमा से सब कुछ किया गया, all of that they explained. Not only that, यद आसीत तीर्थ यात्रायाम, in the तीर्थ यात्रा में तो यदुदेव महोत्सव and the other things of सुहृत संदर्शन आदिकम, the meeting of all the friends, meeting of the relatives, the interactions that I had with them, such a wonderful sweet they were, all of that having gone back, these people, to those who have not come, they shared with. बहुत सारे नहीं आए. Like the Pradyumna, Samba, they all stayed back there only to protect the Dwaraka, like there's so many. So in this way, one of the most beautiful chapters of Bhagavad Mahapuranam, especially in the Skandham, of this Samanta Panchaka Kshetra meeting during the Surya Grahana comes to conclusion. Iti Srimad Bhagavate Mahapurane Param Samsamitayam Dashmaskandhe Uttarardhe, what is this called as? Tirthayatra Nama Chaturashiti Tavadhyaya. Here we announce the conclusion of the 84th chapter. And tomorrow, though we chanted today, again we'll do tomorrow. In the first 20 slokas, Vasudevji does the stuti of Bhagavan Krishna mainly and Balarama, as they are Prakriti Purusha, Pradhana Purusha, Parabrahma only. Then he seeks some guidance, and then, in a very few words, Bhagavan Krishna teaches them. They know by then that Bhagavan hi hai, having heard from the rishis and munis, having recollected all the great leelas done by these two. Now, as Devji realizes that it is Lord only, came through them as children, but they are not his children, they are the Lord only. An important topic towards the end of this Dashama Skandha, Krishna Leelas, is this one. So it has got a good number of 85 slokas, 85 chapter, 59 slokas. Mhm. We will study. In this, the three topics are: one, Vasudeva Kruta, Krishna Stuti; second, Krishna giving that Jnanam. There, Devaki Vasudeva requesting कि तुमने तो अपने गुरु के पुत्र को लेके आए, then bring our children also if possible. Balrama Krishna go to that Rasatalam, Bali Chakravarti वहाँ है, तो उनको कहकर all the children they bring and to give to Devaki ji. They all enjoy in a child form only they come. She plays with them and all. Then when she's contented and satisfied. Because immediately birth हो गया, the Kamsa will came, he will come and take that child and patak kar marta tha. So she never had even looked at the children only. But she has that mamata, sneha pasam. So she requests, कृष्ण भगवान जो है, हाँ कहते वेन दे आर नाउ सो नॉलेज, जो एक छोटा सा एक ख्वाहिश था कि बच्चों को देखना है, क्या फर्क पड़ता है उसको फुलफिल करने में, इज इज ओके. That is the topic in the next chapter, which we will enjoy tomorrow. Om Bhurvosvatsvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Pranaya Pana Vyana Udanaaya Samanaya Brahmane Brahmarpana Madhya Madhya. Om Nata Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamada Purnameva Vashyate. Om Shanti. ओम नीलमेघ श्याम कृष्ण नित्य जगन मोहन कृष्ण बाल गोपाल कृष्ण भव्य मंगलम वेणुगानलोल कृष्ण वेदांत वेद्य कृष्ण नवनीत चोर कृष्ण नित्य मंगल भक्त जनाधार कृष्ण परम दयावार कृष्ण मुक्ति संदाय कृष्ण मूर्ति मंगलम गीतामृत दात परम योगीश पार्थ सारथि रूप कृष्ण सर्वमंगलम ओम तत्र नारायणाय नमो ब्रह्मादिवा ब्रह्मलोकादेवी में. ओम श्री कृष्णचंद्र भगवान की जय. श्रीमद् भागवत महापुराण शास्त्र की जय. श्री वेदव्यास सुखदेव सूतादि भागवताचार्य की जय. श्री बोलो भाई सब संतन की जय. सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की जय. आज के आनंद की जय. सर्वत्र गोविंद नाम संकीर्तन गोविंदा गोविंद. समस्त श्रोता भक्त साधक सेवक उपासक जिज्ञासु धर्म संस्थापक गण की जय. थैंक यू. ओम नमो नारायणाय. ओम नमो